Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a haul review. If you are new to my channel or have never seen a haul review, I choose a haul from a year ago and I talk about the products that I purchased. If I still have them, if I still use them, if I love them, if I don't love them, etc, etc. So this is November's haul for 2017. This was the VIB sale, and I believe Ulta. I think there were a lot of Black Friday cyber deals going on here, so there are quite a few things to talk about. So let's get to it. If you guys want to see some haul reviews, then just keep watching. The first thing is an item that I actually just finished. It's in my empties bin and I didn't dig it out, but it's the Herbivore Jasmine Green Tea Toner. And I liked this okay. I can't say that I would repurchase it. I don't think that it was the most life-changing thing in the world. It was a nice product and I really love the spray on it. I'm actually going to keep the bottle for my current toner because I don't like the spray nozzle on my current spray toner. I really like the spray on this one. I think the packaging is really beautiful. It's very old-fashioned apothecary style packaging. It's very simple. There's nothing on the bottle except the name of the product. So I liked those aspects of the product, and I didn't dislike the product itself, but it was quite expensive and I don't think it was worth repurchasing because I haven't been using it for a few weeks and haven't noticed, horrible things happening to my skin. So I liked it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it. The other item is from Volition and is the Oil Control Mattifying Mist. I finished this a while ago. This was also just okay. I wouldn't repurchase this. It was very expensive for the size and I don't really think it did anything to control oils or keep me matte. Another item from Herbivore, the Blue Tansy AHA and BHA Resurfacing Mask. I've only used this a few times, but see, the Herbivore packaging is very clean. There's nothing on it other than the name of the product. It's a really nice glass packaging. I know it doesn't affect how the product works. This is what the mask looks like. It's a clear, dark green jelly mask. It's kind of weird. I gotta say, this doesn't really smell that great. It just is a very strong herbally scent. It's not my favorite. I've used this a few times and it doesn't do anything insane to my face. So as far as like a negative reaction, so I'm gonna finish it. The Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This was like a deluxe travel size. I didn't really think this was that great. It didn't. I finished it, but it wasn't life-changing. I wouldn't repurchase it. It was also very, very thick, which I thought I would like for pore filling, but I don't think I did like it for pore. Nails Inc Espresso Martini and Nails Inc Rise and Grind. I actually returned those. I didn't even use them. I just decided I didn't want those polishes. They were beautiful, deep brown cream and a gold glitter mix. So I don't know why I returned those, but I returned them. Then I had a sample of the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For. I'm currently using this. I think this is okay. It's not my absolute favorite. I'll finish it up, but at this point I don't think I would repurchase it. Maybe my opinion will change by the time I finish it. The Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquified Lip Chutney. I got rid of this. I did not like the consistency of this. This was a little deluxe sample. I did not like the consistency of this. It was very thick and extremely sticky. It was a beautiful color, but I did not like that. And I didn't like the smell. Then I purchased some things from the PUR Cosmetics Charm Room. I had a bunch of charms to redeem. So one of the items available was the PUR Get a Grip Endurance Eyeshadow Primer. This is what I use for eyeshadows that are quite powdery, or if I want a very sticky base, because this is very sticky. It's kind of like glue for your eyes. So I don't use this as an everyday eyeshadow primer, but for looser powders or glitters or whatever, it does work really well for that. The other thing was a ColourPop Trio, and the only lip product, it was a ColourPop Lippy Trio. I think the only one I have left is the lip liner, and this is called Love Bug. I really do like the ColourPop lip liners. This is a beautiful rusty color. It's so pretty. It's a really pretty color, and their lip liners are comfortable enough that you can wear them all over your lips as your lip color. They're quite nice. I really like their lip liners. And the other was an ultra matte lip and a lippy stick. I must still have the lippy stick. I can't find it though. The next thing is something from Tarte. This was, I believe, one of their super sale deals. This is the Ladies Night palette. And when I'm doing these videos, I pull the products out after I filmed the previous months, so I can, you know, gather them up, use them if I haven't used them in a while. And I have not used this palette at all. It's a beautiful palette, but for some reason I don't really have the desire to use this. So I'm probably going to sell this on Poshmark because I've never even swatched it and it's brand new. So I'm gonna pass that on because I haven't used it. So I think it was this time last year that Tarte released their chrome paint pots, and I love these. I have 3 or 4 of them now, but these were the first 2. The first one is called Pot of Gold, and it is just a fabulous liquidy gold color. The other one is called Fire Dancer. When I purchased Fire Dancer, it was a loose pigment, like cream pigment. It looked like little like caviar beads. And then now every time I get one, they are very pressed, so I don't know if my first one was wrong, but look at Fire Dancer. Oh my, it's fine. I just press it down and it smushes in place. But the next item is from Bad Habit. This is their Athena palette. This is beautiful. This shade Divine I have fixed several times. It is just not a fan of hanging around. Otherwise, I love this palette. You guys, I love Bad Habit. This is not a secret. This is not anything that is news to anyone. I haven't used this shade Daring because there's a mixing medium in here, but it's basically a loose glitter, and that just sounds like a disaster to me. I love the matte shadows in here. The shades over on this side are kind of a duochrome finish, particularly this one, and Cunning. It looks gold in the pan, or like peachy, but then when you swatch it, it's super peachy. They're beautiful. I love Bad Habit. They're one of my favorite brands. I love Bad Habit. Lorac Mega Pro 4. This is not my favorite Lorac Mega Pro palette. I don't know why, because I look at the colors and the colors are beautiful, but I pretty much just use the mattes in here. I don't really know why I don't reach for any of the shimmers. I love Lorac shadows. They're very soft, but I love Lorac shadows. But I just don't, I use this a lot for very basic shades. I don't use a lot of the other colors. I don't know why. The PUR Cosmetics Quick Pro Glitters. These are, as far as I can tell, the same formula as their eye polishes, but in a much easier to apply container. The eye polishes were in a pot, and there was that like mesh netting, and you had to use this weird silicone applicator. As far as I can tell, these are pretty much a very similar formula to that, but they have a doe foot applicator, or a very similar formula to that, but they have a like a flat plastic applicator. I still don't love the applicator, but this is better than the other applicator that came with the eye polishes. These are beautiful. They're all beautiful. I guess this would be considered a liquid eyeshadow. It's like a liquid cream eyeshadow. I'm not really sure how you would. These are extremely generous swatches. I use these mainly as toppers if I want extra metallic shimmery goodness over something. That way I don't have to use as much, because they are very liquidy cream shadows, but they're beautiful and I really do like them. Look at those colors. I mean, it's a cooler collection that they released. It has a beautiful like royal purple in it. I mainly want the royal purple. I don't want the rest of them, so I haven't bought that collection. The Tarte Shape Tape. I bought the color Fair Neutral. This is just too much for me. First of all, you get a ton of it. So if you are gonna, if you use a lot of concealer, you get a ton of this. This is so heavy. This is too heavy for me. I don't like this. Even just using a little, also it has this ginormous doe foot wand. Like, what? Is this a foundation? What? But like one little dot, it's too much for me. I will never finish all of this because using one dot could probably cover everything on my face that I want to cover. So I don't know what to do with that. I don't want to get rid of it, but I've also like used the applicator on my face, so I don't want to give it to anyone. So I just have to find a way to make it work. Maybe use it as an eyeshadow primer, but even using it that way, I'll have it for the rest of my life. I'm just not on the Tarte Shape Tape bandwagon. I love Tarte. That is just too much for me. The Freeman Cucumber and Pink Salt Clay Mask. This one is green. I love Freeman Beauty masks. They're some of my favorite masks, available everywhere. They're super affordable. There's tons of options. I love their clay masks. I'm not sure if I like their clay masks more than their peel-off masks. I really enjoy both of them, and this is no different. It feels very cooling. Anything with cucumber is going to be cooling, but it does feel rejuvenating. It makes your skin feel very clean. And then the last thing is the Thymes Goldleaf Gardenia Hand Wash. This is a really fancy hand wash, and I haven't used it yet because I'm hoarding it. Because that's normal. Oh, but it smells so good. Do you buy nice things and then not use them and hold on to them and hoard them like a crazy person? Is that just me? It's not just me. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know if you have used any of these products. Are you on the Shape Tape bandwagon? Is it just me walking along next to the bandwagon, like kind of wanting to get on board, but there's just not room for me because I'm just not that full coverage? I just don't want that much coverage. Is it just me? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.